It is Hot 963, your man B Swift holding you down, Naptown, and tonight it's gonna be a party. Young M.A. is in the city. What's poppin'?
Yeah, it's cold.
Man, you gotta be used to the cold. You're from up top.
Yeah,
this ain't
not
nothing.
This cold. This is different. This is different.
Man, now look, we got some questions. You know, some people want to know some answers, and it's the perfect time to ask them. You ready?
Yeah, good.
All right, so let's get this going. All right, first off, I gotta ask you this because I think it's a major accomplishment in the rap world right now because it's probably only you and 2 or 3 other people that's the top of the industry and you're independent with no major label backing them. Like, how does it feel to be at the top with no Def Jams, no Interscopes, or nothing like that?
I feel good, man, because we've been working so hard to get to the position that we're in right now. And, you know, me growing up, I always thought you needed a label.
Right.
You know what I mean? I never knew that, you know, you can get far being independent. But I just like working hard. Like, I like working harder than I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I don't want nobody to give me no handouts or nothing like that. And being that we already started hustling, you know, before the labels even got involved, and we did so well independent that when they did come around, we felt like, you know what I mean, like, hold on, like, you know, we've been doing some things, like, don't try to come in here and try to change anything or whatever the case. But like right now, even still, I'm independent, and I just, you know what I mean, I just been moving how I've been moving.
Now, for a label to get Young M.A., they got to come with a way bigger bag than what M.A. got right now?
Absolutely, of course.
Now, let me ask you this, because I hear it a lot, and I think you're a great example of what NYC needed right now. Like, the last few years, NYC rap ain't being what the world grew up on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no knock to Dave East or, you know, them other guys. But right now, you are New York, and you brought bars back for New York. You know, what was that a personal mission? Like, yo, I'm not giving the world bubblegum. I'm giving them what New York is supposed to be, bars.
It was definitely something I intended on doing, of course. And at the same time, I was just being me. You know what I mean? I was never really the type to do any, like, bubblegum type, you know, raps or whatever the case. Like, I always was, like, a spitter.
Right.
That was something I always did. So, when I did, you know, make that impact on the game, and it was like, yo, listen, I'm from New York City. This is New York City right here. You know what I mean? Like, we got to rap where we from and be original. This is where it all started. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely had intentions on, like, my intentions was to do that and still was being me at the same time. So it was just like a comfortable zone to be in.
Okay, next question, because we've seen you two hanging out a lot. You and Remy Ma, y'all hang. Do we get records from you and Remy, or y'all teasing us?
Me and Remy haven't sat down and worked on that yet. So nah, but definitely cool people. Definitely see her around a lot. Always, you know, would show support to her. She shows support to me. So love, but we haven't. Nah.
Okay.
Keep it real, yeah.
Now, my next question. There's a lot of stigma in the world that it can only be one female rap artist running the game at a time. When you get Nicki, you get Nicki. When you got Remy on the radio, you got Remy on the radio. But you never get Nicki and Remy at the same time, 1 and 2 on the charts, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Do you think there's room for Young M.A., Nicki, and Remy to all be successful, and radio records, videos, YouTube, Shazam, and all of that blowing up at the exact same time?
There's always room. There's always room. It's just about just trying to, you know, stay away from that label thing. Like, a lot of people stick on that too much. When you stick on that too much and be like, you know, female rapper this, it becomes like a competitive thing in competition. If people just forget about the label thing and just do what they do, then it can all work out. I don't feel like it is not any room. Like, why would it not be room? There's so many people in the game now, you know what I mean, that there's no such thing as it not being room in the game. Right. It's just all about how hard you work and how much work you put in. And sometimes, you know, another artist might shine over another artist, but then that just means you got to work twice as hard.
That's real. Now, next question. Since I brought up Nicki, you and Nicki working on anything?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay. I just had to ask.
Nah, it's cool, it's cool. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I appreciate that. Next question. Do we get Young M.A. reality TV soon or no?
Nah.
You can't do the TV?
Nah,
why
reality
not?
TV, nah.
It's too
soon. Too soon.
Okay.
It's too soon. Too soon. Yeah, that ain't really my type of thing right there. That's like a whole nother type of lane. That's a whole nother attraction. That's like, they see a little too much.
Right.
I'm kind of a little personal. You know what I mean? I let things out, but I don't really like to show too much. Like reality TV, I think is too soon right now. I feel like once the world really know who I am for real, then we can start. You know what I mean? Because reality TV to me, they want drama.
It is.
They don't want, you know what I mean? Like the only show I know that's really like good on just really showing like reality TV and family and stuff like that is the T.I. and Tiny show. Like you don't really see no drama. It's really like for real. Like it's real love, black love. Yeah, it's like official. I love that show because it's not about drama. And they don't need drama for their show to be, premiered or whatever the case. That's like the only thing I really see on TV that's like official without drama or whatever the case. So if I was to go in that direction, it would be more on in that type of lane. You know what I mean? Just showing, love. And we ain't trying to show, people that our lives is always about drama. Like it's a lot of positivity that people, want to show, but negativity just runs and controversy and everything is just rules. So, but yeah.
No, that's dope. Now, another question I gotta ask you. Are you and Tori still together? The world wants to know.
What do you mean still together? We never even said we was.
I mean, that was the rumor. So, the rumor was y'all was an idol. So I felt like, hey, let me ask. Because it was, you never really said it. She never said it.
Right.
But when you go to academics or shade room.
Yeah, y'all always going to these blogs. Them blogs ain't what we doing. They ain't with us. So they can say what they want to say. Y'all can't believe that unless y'all heard it from my mouth or her mouth. So y'all haven't.
Nap time, y'all got the real word from me. It's not official. Don't listen to the blogs.
No, I'm gonna just say that's between me and her.
That's real. That's a great answer. That's a real great answer. All right, before I get you up and out of here, the world wants to know. We get the videos, the freestyles, all of it. When do we get the project?
I don't have no date yet.
Okay.
But I do got something coming. I ain't gonna say when. I ain't gonna say what. Because I still haven't decided exactly what. And I don't want to just put something out there and people jump to that and be like, yo, she dropping such and such and such. And then I'll be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, definitely something. And it will be before, I'm going to say spring. Before spring start to kick in, I'll be dropping something. I ain't going to say what. I ain't going to say if it's an album. I ain't going to say if it's an EP. I ain't going to say if it's a mixtape. When I'm officially ready for that answer, I will be letting the world know.
So we can be looking for an answer roughly in 60 days or less.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. All right. I figure out, I like that. Now you got me wondering what's coming. But I know what's coming tonight. We at Limelight tonight.
Yeah.
Pure party. Man, I've been on your Snap. I'm on your Instagram. I just seen you was in Barbados not long ago. Turned up. They was
crazy.
whining.
Yeah.
Is that what every young inmate show is like?
Yeah, the shows be crazy, man. Shows be turned up. Well, Barbados and Trinidad was a little different because it's more Caribbean vibes. You know what I mean? Barbados was lit, definitely. Seeing the video
Your
when
expression,
it was on stage,
the video was nuts. I was
it felt like Labor Day, but it felt better because we was actually there in the Caribbean. It wasn't like in New York City for Labor Day where Caribbeans come out and turn up. You know what I mean?
Right.
We was actually there in the country, in the town, and experiencing the culture itself. So that to me was dope. I never been there before. So to get so much love like that, to even just walk out the hotel room and go to the store across the street, and people in their cars like stopping and know it's me, and people running in the store to get my autograph and stuff like that. Like that to me is crazy because I really didn't expect it, like at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even coming out the airport, mad people outside the airport. You know what I mean? Like it was just different. I never experienced nothing like that. I didn't even know I was known that much in that city. Like I still feel like, you know what I mean? Like I'm still like local in my mind. Like I'm still, humble about it. But it's a lot of people out there that do know, and to be in a different country and experience that was like, it was different for me. It was like, it kind of changed my outlook on things.
That's dope. That's super dope. Naptown, we partying tonight. Limelight, Young and May is officially in the city. You hear her. She's with me. I'm sure you'll catch a picture on Instagram or something.
Why they call it Naptown? I wanted to know that.
You know what? It's just been that forever.
For real?
I've never asked that question. But like people sleep on us, but we definitely not the spot to sleep on at all.
Indianapolis, like
yeah,
that.
and it's in the middle of it.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking of the word. I'm like, where's they getting the nap part from? And I'm like, Indianapolis. Oh, okay. So now it makes sense.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people sleep on it. But
Naptown. All right, that's dope.
We got everything. People
that's better than saying Indianapolis. Like that, I thought I was saying it wrong for the longest. But I'm like, am I saying Indianapolis? Like, so Naptown. All right, I'm gonna start saying Naptown.
You
Yeah,
say
that's
Naptown,
easy.
you locked in.
That's
you know
easy.
What I mean?
Yeah. Right.
Before I go, I gotta ask you one question. One more. What's the craziest thing that you've experienced since being on the road? You don't gotta talk about the phone incident, but you know, what's the whether it's a groupie or hotel run-in, what's the craziest young inmate run-in since being running around this country?
I'm gonna say, because it's a lot of you know girls that be wilding or whatever the case may be at the shows. But to me, the most craziest things to me is performing at like arenas. And like that type of crowd is crazy. Like we do like thousands plus or whatever. But when you see a whole stadium or arena full of people with their lights on, like screaming your name or singing your song like that, those experiences right there is crazy to me. Like that's the type of things I used to dream about as a kid. Like I used to literally dream about being on stage with that many people in front of me. Like, so to actually be there in that moment, like it still don't feel real. Like that's crazy to me. Those shows right there is crazy. When I'm on the road and I do those type of shows, those be crazy. To come out on stage and it's like you feel the energy. As soon as you get on stage, you just feel like a wave of energy hit you and like my adrenaline just go up and I just be ready.
Wow, that's dope.
Yes. Always the one. Always the one. You know, they ain't want to be like, turn your phones off.
Nah, I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, we definitely gonna party tonight, and much success, to you. I feel like you got a lot coming on. Just now seeing Pandora named you as one of the top artists to watch in 2017. And
2017 about to be crazy. I don't even know, man. Like, that's why I'm so humble. I've been low key lately too, man. I've been just kind of working behind the scenes and trying to learn things and also, focus on personal life too as well. Cause I don't like to neglect, me and my family or whatever the case.
Right.
I always try to find time for them and find time for myself as well. Definitely when I want to get in that creative zone and get back to the music. You know what I mean? So I've been on the road so much. Like it's been, like consistently. I'm barely ever home.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so now that I've been, having little, me time and stuff, I've been able to focus on the music again. And yeah, it's gonna be a good year again.
Well, you gotta come back to Naptown after you release whatever it is, a movie, an EP, a mixtape, an album, whatever. You gotta come back to Naptown and we gotta do something real crazy because I think the people out here, and you'll see it tonight, is gonna show so much love. And you're gonna be like, yo, this might be my next home. Like, I need a house out here. I'm gonna tell you, every artist that come here,
I need some warm love. It's cool out here.
Yeah, just don't come between the months of November and February. Outside of that, we good though.
Okay.
Naptown Young and man in the building. We at Limelight tonight. Pull up on us.
Ooh.